So, as I promised, I'm going to do my Annalisse video. I really think I can finish this tonight. 3 videos in a night, whoop whoop. Anyways. Annalisse started out very different. She wasn't, she was still emotionless and, dark like her brother, but she wasn't really, the same person she is today. She used to have all blue hair like her brother. She used to, I want to say this, but it's a spoiler. Oh, whatever. I'll say it anyways. You can skip it or whatever. She was originally both of the Phantomhive's parents, but eventually I made her have a different father than Shiel, Leonard. And Leonard abandoned her. Well, he didn't. It's a long story. He abandoned her when she was very young, and then her mother decided to get remarried to Shiel's father, making Shiel and then having Annalisse and Shiel being siblings. She's 3 years older than Shiel, and when she was younger she used to be sweet and like how usual kids are. But then when her mother, she thought of Shiel's father as her own father because he took care of her better than Leonard did. Eventually when when Shiel's parents died, she was hit just as bad as he was. She didn't really talk to anyone anymore. She didn't really show emotion like she doesn't now. She just despised love because her father never gave it to her, and Shiel stopped giving it to her, and she never really got love like she should have had, which is another similarity she has with Roxanne, actually. Annalisse was very, in the beginning, she was supposed to burn in the fire in the house. She was supposed to die too, but then Sebastian brought her back to life, making her part of the contract that Shiel signed with him. But I decided to change that because it was kind of stupid if you really think about it. But I think I still put that in there though. But yeah, she was supposed to. Originally, her hair was supposed to be all blue, like I said, and the red was supposed to come from the flames of the fire, which were permanently marked on her somehow. I don't know. Really, now it's just her father had red hair, and she inherited that. It's interesting because in my fan fictions, she's completely Shiel's full sibling instead of just a half sibling, but I kind of wanted to change that. Still Phantomhive, because she took Shiel's father's last name because she wanted to feel more accepted into that family instead of having a different last name, which would make her feel out of it, Annalisse is a Grim Reaper. I don't know why, but when I watched Black Butler, I don't know why, but I had an obsession with Grell. An obsession. And for some reason I found him attractive, even though he's flaming gay. Flaming gay. Which there's nothing wrong with. I'm all for gay rights and everything, but, usually, actually, in the past I have been attracted to very gay people. Anyways, I don't know what, I found him hot. So, anyways, again, as I wanted to do with Roxanne, I wanted to make someone who could have a relationship with him. And in my fanfic called Blackheart on Wattpad. She actually is in love with Growl. Kind of. Like, if you want to read it, go read it. I don't... Go do what you want. I'm not gonna spoil it. But, so... He was supposed to, in a past life, love her, I guess. Before that whole time when he went on that one mission with William, if you saw that OST about Grell and William, if you haven't, go watch it, it's really funny. Kind of tells you Grell's story. Oh my god, he's so hot with short hair, oh my god, I can't deal with it. Anyways, before I start rambling on about Grell, he was supposed to love her in a past life, and Blackheart is actually more explanatory of this than I'm gonna be, because I don't feel like repeating a whole book to you. But he was supposed to love her in a past life, and actually wanted to marry her, but since he wasn't royal, nobility, he couldn't be with her. But she didn't care, and he proposed to her, and they kind of, after the fire, she lost most of her memories, and when the Reapers thought she was dead, she wasn't, like, because Sebastian had brought her back originally, and they kind of stored it in her file and never really told her about it. So it was interesting. So she never really went to go find her file because she lost her memory of dying. She only remembered up to where she became a Grim Reaper, which is where she met Grell. But she didn't fall in love with him until like a while after she became a Grim Reaper. Her weapons, her Grim Reaper weapons obviously are 2 guns, which I find very awesome because I love guns. I know that sounds kind of psychopathic, but I really like double guns. It's just really badass in my opinion. And I don't know, I like it. I need to stop saying don't I? This is what happens when you go to school and you're 13 and you get caught up in the terrible language that teenagers use these days. They say like every 5 minutes. Why am I rambling on about this? So yeah, she's a Grim Reaper. She had this whole thing with Grell, and then I guess I got up to the point where where it's explained in Insanity in the Making, but I would talk about her past with Roxanne, but that's kind of a spoiler. So many damn spoilers in these things, I try to avoid them and I can't. But yeah, I'll save that for you to figure out in Insanity in the Making, which I need to work on, but Jenny hasn't finished the opening yet, so I can't. At least I can't upload it, I can work on it, but I guess that's it for Annalisse. The other thing I can really talk about is I was supposed to make her love Sebastian too. Like, her and Sebastian and Grell were like a little love triangle, but that didn't happen. And I kind of shipped her with Ronald and William too. So I don't know, I shipped her with like all the Grim Reapers that are named. You'll see that if you read my fanfiction. So I guess if you want to read that, it's kind of what I meant to happen in Insanity in the Making, but I never really, I got caught up in her and Vapor. Ooh, I should talk about that. I had a dream one night that Annalisse was in her room. This was actually one of the scenes in Insanity Making. Vapor was in his room, and Cassidy and James were gone. And she came in, and she's like, "Oh, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine, you know, they went out and stuff." And she was gonna leave, and he's like, "Oh, don't leave, you know, I don't want to be left alone like they did." And she was like, "Oh, calm down, you're gonna be fine." And actually, in the dream, she kissed him then, instead of doing it 5 episodes later. But I wanted to build the suspense for you guys. So really, she was really more bolder in my dream. That's kind of where it ended. But now it's the most adorable thing that Annalisse has ever had relationship-wise. It's so adorable. She like protects him and stuff. It's so cute. I'm actually writing a 3rd fan fiction about them. They're all in a sequence. The first one is called Still Doll, 2nd one is Protector, and the 3rd one I'm writing right now is The Adventures of Oliver Phantomhive, which is their daughter. I mean, their son. They have a daughter, but they have a son. They have 2 sons and a daughter, which is Oliver Edward Phantomhive, Isaac James Phantomhive, and then Cassidy Jennifer Phantomhive. And the reason that they don't have Vapor's last name is because no one knows Vapor's last name. I don't think even Jenny knows. If I ever find out, I will probably change their names. But I'm just saying their last names are Phantomhive because I don't know Vapor's last name. And I don't think Jenny will ever make one, so whatever. I guess that's it. I'm gonna end it here and not say thank you 20 times. So bye.